Today's video is going to focus on the different criteria for scoring points towards general skill migration, or what we call it as skilled independent visas. My aim is to break it down into two components, that is, the general criteria for all clients irrespective of their location, followed by criteria that is more applicable for clients who are currently living in Australia. The minimum score that is required to meet eligibility requirement is 65 points. So let's start with the general criteria first. Age. You will score between 15 and 30 points for age. This is the only criteria that gives you the most points depending on your date of birth. Cutoff age for Australian migration is 45 years. Second criteria, English language. You can score either 10 or 20 points depending on your proficiency. In one of my future videos, I will explain the different types of examinations and scores that is required to score 10, which is competent English, and 20, superior English. The third criteria, employment experience. For overseas skilled employment, the maximum points are capped at 15 points. However, if you have a combination of overseas and Australian skilled employment, then the maximum points awarded to this criteria is 20. The next criteria is educational qualifications. You can score 20 points if you have a doctorate or a PhD, 15 points for bachelor's and master's degree, 10 points for diploma and trade qualifications. The next one, it's a tricky one, credential community language. If you hold a qualification in a credential community language, or what we call it as CCL, you can score 5 points. What does this mean? This means you have passed a CCL test, which is an assessment of your ability to communicate at a level between two languages, that is, English and another language. Currently, there are over 50 plus languages that are available for testing. We can provide more details around this criteria at the time of consultation. The last criteria is partner skills. You can score a maximum of 10 points if you're single or if your partner is an Australian citizen or a permanent resident. 10 points are also awarded if your partner is also an applicant for the same visa and they meet the English and the skill criteria. So your partner must also be under 45 years of age. Your partner must have competent English. Your partner must nominate an occupation that is on the same skilled occupation list as yours. And lastly, a positive skill assessment from the relevant assessing authority. So let's recap. Age, English, employment, education, community language, and partner criteria are the general criteria for all applicants, whether they are living in Australia or overseas. In the second part of the video, we will focus on the criteria for onshore clients, that is, who are currently in Australia. Connect with us to understand your eligibility. We are here to help you realize the bigger idea of immigration success. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more videos on Australian immigration.